Have you ever wondered why English is so important? Or simply put, why should we learn English as a language? Why it is important? Well, I have all the answers for you and I'll tell you how it is important for our career growth, our personality growth and our overall development as well. Stick to my YouTube channel, watch my videos. I have a lot of interesting contents for you guys to learn English confidently and fluently and to practice English with fun exercises as well. On that note, please subscribe my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Give me a thumbs up, share my videos and to watch my video. Coming back to the topic, why is English so important? Okay, let me ask you a question. What motivates you to learn English? Please reply me in the comment and let me know what are your thoughts on this. Okay? Going ahead, I am going to give you a lot of motivation or a lot of, inspiration to learn English. I'll tell you some facts about English today. Guys, English is one of the most spoken languages in the whole wide world. Which means that if you suppose you have gone to some place like China or China, okay, that's fine, China, Japan or any other part of the world, UK, US or Australia, any other part of the world. If you know English, life will be easier for you because those guys also understand English. So it's not an issue if you don't know their native language. Your connection is you know English, you can speak English, you can let people know what your thoughts are, is absolutely fine. You can go and travel across the world now, right? So that is why English is so important, that you can survive anywhere in the world now just because you know English. It has opened more opportunities for us. It has opened new territory. As I said, you can go across the world, you can visit and you can go and meet and greet people there. So it has opened new opportunities. It has opened new territory. It has opened, more growth, more market for businesses and more growth in your career ultimately, right? So that is the importance of English nowadays. And that is why, all the company or jobs, in all jobs, you will see people prefer people who speak English or who know English. Now I'll tell you about why people, why English is important for us in our career growth or our academics as well. Point number one is selection. The selection criteria nowadays, if you get into any academics, also a technical course or a technical degree or any other degree as well. So there is a process, admission process. You have to go through the tests and you have to go through the GD and PI, right? So there they want to know whether you know English or not. So that is the admission process there. That is why English is important. It is a part of the selection process. The same with the interviews for a job. When you go there, people prefer, the company prefers employees speaking in English. And I'll tell you why. Because it is a global market now. Nobody is limited to local, customers. Now, in every company when you go, you will find, clients from, UK, US, Australia, probably UAE or Bahrain or Dubai or, China or Japan or Hong Kong, Sweden. So any part of the world, you'll find clients from each and every part of the world. And people do want business from other countries as well. There are no boundaries now. And the only thing which connects the businesses is English. You know how to communicate in English, you can get new clients, you can work on their projects and you can earn money. That is the reason why English is important. Now, I have spoken about, big things. Now coming to the basics. Now suppose मान लेते हैं कि आपके पास इतने पैसे नहीं है, सबकी अपनी अपनी लिमिटेशंस होती है, इतने पैसे नहीं रहे, आपने 10th किया, 12th किया, आगे आप पढ़ नहीं पाए. The first thing you want to do is कि कहीं कुछ जॉब लग जाए, कुछ जॉब मिल जाए. There also, at that step also, there are opportunities. You can work in a BPO or a call center. बट अगर आपको ज़्यादा पैसे चाहिए होंगे तो आपको इंग्लिश आनी चाहिए. अगर आप इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग वाले बीपीओ में आपकी सिलेक्शन होती है तो you'll get more money. You'll get, of course, you'll get training on voice and accent and everything, but basically you have to know how to speak in English. हिंदी वाले कॉल सेंटर्स भी होते हैं पर उसकी इतनी ग्रोथ नहीं होती है, इतने पैसे नहीं मिलते हैं. सो आप 10th-12th पास भी हैं तो भी आपको जॉब लग सकती है और पैसे भी मिल सकते हैं, बट यू हैव टू नो इंग्लिश. That is the only criteria. So guys, start from basics. Understand why English is important. आपको क्या करना है लाइफ में. You will get a lot of motivation from there, and then you will start learning the language and you will start loving the language just for the sake of your growth, your personality growth, your career growth, and everything else. Okay. Now coming to the second point is trainings. Now when you are in a company or you are on a job role, so what happens is you have to grow in that role, right? Now how will you grow? You have to get some trainings. Of course the company also provides a lot of trainings which are majorly in English, of course, right? So you have to learn those things. You have to adapt, you have to understand those things, and you have to start working on those. Now that training is provided by the company. What else you can do? You can always go to there are a lot of websites and apps are available in the market where you can go and learn new skills, new languages like IT languages or any other language or any other thing, right? So you can use Udemy, you can use Khan Academy, you can use Microsoft learning platforms where you can add new skills and new languages to your portfolio or your profile for your career growth, right? So, but only if you understand English well. These platforms are in English. हिंदी में जनरली आपको बहुत डिफरेंस पता चल जाएगा जब आप किसी हिंदी स्पीकर हिंदी प्लेटफॉर्म पे जाएंगे और इंग्लिश प्लेटफॉर्म पे. So ultimately you have to go to these platforms. These are free and they are very useful. So you have to know how to understand English और आपको वो पिकअप करना है so that you can grow in your career. आपकी trainings बढ़ती जाएंगी, आपके skills add होते जाएंगे and definitely you are going to excel in your career. इसी तरह से you can grow your career. There's no other shortcut, guys. Do you get my point? Yes. And in case of sales also, marketing also, it's the same thing. आपको सेल्स करना है, आप सिर्फ हिंदी वाले यू डोंट नेसेसरीली नीड टू अप्रोच ओनली हिंदी स्पीकिंग, राइट? आपके पास और भी लोग होंगे जिस कस्टमर्स होंगे जो इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग भी होंगे. आप इंडियन मार्केट की भी बात कर लो, देयर आर लॉट ऑफ पीपल इन मेट्रोपॉलिटन सिटीज विच हु प्रेफर स्पीकिंग इन इंग्लिश. आप उनके सामने हिंदी में जाकर बात नहीं कर सकते, या करोगे तो दे विल नॉट शो दैट importance to you. So probably you have to cultivate that habit of speaking in English so that you can approach more and more people for your sales pitch or for your sales job. Marketing में भी वही होता है. As I told you, there are no boundaries now. The world is open. So you have to approach a lot of new clients. Maybe clients आपके ऑस्ट्रेलिया से होंगे, इंग्लैंड से होंगे, यूके से, यूएस से होंगे, कहीं से भी होंगे, right? So you have to learn English to speak to those clients and get new businesses, right? So there, for the career growth also, new opportunities also, trainings also, English speaking is important. Coming to the third point, which is client interaction. Now, when you are in a job, ठीक है, आपने बहुत सारी ट्रेनिंग ले ली, आपने बहुत एक्सेल कर लिया, आपने आपको बहुत रिफाइन कर लिया, न्यू स्किल्स ऐड कर लिया, आपने अपने एआई में ट्रेनिंग ले ली, आपने मशीन लर्निंग में ट्रेनिंग ले ली. नाउ व्हाट? द नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज क्लाइंट इंटरेक्शन. एट एनी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम गाइज, आप टेक्निकली एक्सपर्ट हो. नेक्स्ट लेवल इज मैनेजमेंट. मैनेजरियल स्किल्स आने चाहिए आपको, टीम मैनेज करना है. एंड देन अल्टीमेटली क्लाइंट, राइट? क्लाइंट हैंडलिंग. अगर आप क्लाइंट हैंडलिंग कर रहे हो, आप बाहर के क्लाइंट से बात कर पा रहे हो, इफ यू आर फ्लुएंट, इफ यू आर if you can converse easily with people, you can connect with the clients, you can bring business to the company, तो company आपको पैसे देगी ही देगी. They will definitely pay you. So ultimately अगर आपको अपने क्राफ्ट को ऊपर ले जाना है, तो आपको इंग्लिश अपनी सुधारनी होगी. यू हैव टू बेटर योर सेल्फ एवरी सिंगल डे टू रीच द टॉप ऑफ योर करियर, salary wise, growth wise, personality wise, and overall development of your personality. So guys, please make sure that you start learning English and don't miss good opportunity which is knocking at your door. See you. Bye bye.